Paul. He's saying, I'm confused about some seemingly contradictory guidance I found in your frequently asked questions section. So under the question, how do I avoid investing in things which would not be honoring or pleasing to God, you say that it's very difficult to avoid immoral mutual funds in an employer's 401k. But then under the question about whether a person should contribute to an employer's 401k with a match, you answer categorically, you should always contribute to your 401k. What am I missing? I've been foregoing my employer's 401k for years because I can't figure out how to participate without moral compromise. The list of possible funds is limited. I'd love for you to tell me if there's something I misunderstood about how a 401k works and if there's some way I can participate with a clear conscience. It's a great question, Shanna.
Yep. And it does seem a little bit contradictory at first. So every 401k, although they get to choose the menu of funds that you get to pick from, most of the time there are very, very few biblically responsible funds because that is not a priority. They don't, if a fund doesn't screen for that kind of activity, they're almost by default going to participate in it. And but there are every 401k has to offer some kind of stable value fund, a cash account. They might call it a stable value fund, or it might just be a government treasury fund. So those are a way that you can participate in your 401k and be biblically responsible. So the reason we say do participate to get the match, even though those funds that are biblically responsible may not and most likely won't generate a lot of return over time, you already got 100% match on the 100% return on the money that you put in because you got that match. So if your 401k plan offers a 3% match, you put in 3%, you get 3%. You've already made 100%. So with that money, when you go and look at our asset allocation models, all of the asset allocation models do have an allocation towards either cash or fixed income. So when you're managing your entire retirement portfolio, and hopefully you're using the portfolio tracker, all of those assets go into one asset allocation model. So in your 401k plan, you can choose the cash or the U.S. Treasuries or the stable value fund. And hopefully, unless the majority of your liquid net worth is in your 401k plan, you can fill out those sectors in the 401k plan, and then you can fill out all of the other sectors with biblically responsible options outside your 401k plan. So that is a great question, Paul. I'm glad you asked.